Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Free Training Friday. Of course, my alarm goes off to remind me that I'm supposed to be here talking with all of you lovely people, so welcome. As you join in, say hello, let me know that you're here. Let me know where you're joining from, because every Friday I live stream from my Facebook group, my Facebook business page, LinkedIn, and YouTube, so people could be joining from just about anywhere. I'm super curious where you guys are joining from, so as you come in, say hello. I'm Adrienne Hill, and I help coaches, course creators, and network and affiliate marketers build the skills, structure, and systems that you need to scale to six figures in business. And lately, we have been talking about automation tools and the right ones that you need for your business. So this week, I'm continuing a free training that happened last week, and we are going to dig in a little bit deeper. So in case you are just catching this series for the first time and you think it's amazing and you want to know, what did you miss last week? Last week, we talked about the 4 core automation tools that you really do need. These are musts if you want to scale to 6 figures. Now, if you're fine with a couple extra $100 here and there, you can probably get by without them. But if you truly want to scale to the point where you're consistently earning $10,000 a month or more, you're really going to need all 4 of those. So you can now circle back to last week to catch that one. Now, this week, we're digging deeper. This week, I'm going to keep my promise. What I promised to show you guys was the best automation suite. If you're wanting to get as many things covered in one place as possible when it comes to lead generation, I'm going to show you the best automation suite that can help you get as many things done as possible, all with one tool, and exactly what that looks like. Okay, so I'm super excited about today. Really quickly, before I jump into the training, I have something special for you guys. Okay, I have a special treat for you guys. I got to plug this really quickly because you guys are going to love this. If you've been enjoying this free training series every Friday, where I come and I share some free trainings with you, how much would you like to have? Let me know in the comments if this is something you'd be interested in. If you would like to get a free training series from 16 experts, because including me, a free training series from 16 experts on how to streamline, systematize, and automate your business the right way, and which strategies are working online right now to do that. If you've ever wanted to, say, work with a certain coach or someone you follow on social media and you're like, oh, but I can't afford them, right? Like, I really would love to hear what is it that they teach their people. I'm going to give you an inside look into 16 of those training sessions for free. Would you guys like that? Would you like to have a free training series where we cover how to use, how to streamline, systematize, and automate your business the right way, and what strategies are working right now? Let me know in the comments if that would be helpful to you, because in about a week and a half, just over a week, I am hosting the Passive Income Strategies and Systems training series. Okay, and so you can see the experts here on the screen. They're all going to bring their number one, hottest, best tip for you and train you on it for free. Okay, we're going to talk about how to simplify, streamline, and systematize everything from content creation to marketing, podcasts, you name it. We're going to cover all the bases, and you get access to all of these expert coaches for free. So if you're interested in that, comment Summit, and someone from my team will make sure that you get a link to where you can join. Or if someone on the team is watching, I know you're there. If you could pop the link into the comments where people can jump into that event, that free event, that would be lovely. So in the meantime, let's jump into the training. I'm actually going to screen share with you guys, and I'm going to show you a training that is part of a program that I normally charge money for, but you guys are going to get it for free because it's Free Training Friday, and that's what we do here. So I'm going to share my screen, and we're going to jump in, and we're going to talk about specifically the best automation suite for lead generation. Okay, so here we go. Good. You guys can see my screen, right? Just want to make sure it's showing up. It shows on my screen. So just want to make sure it is good here for you guys. So I get asked by a lot of people, well, what is a lead exactly? Like, how do you define that? Is a lead different than a prospect? What is a lead? What does lead generation mean? Like, what is all this language? So let's jump in. long story short, a lead is someone who has shown interest in your business or your offers in some way. They've raised their hand. They've said, yes, I want more info. I'm interested. Tell me more, right? That's a lead. Okay. There's lots of different ways you can generate leads on social media. Okay. Maybe they join your private Facebook group. By joining and answering the questions, it's kind of like raising their hand. Okay. So if they've joined your private Facebook group where you share info, you share your offers, you share stuff about your business, they're a lead. If they've joined a class or a challenge or a workshop or a webinar or something like that, they're a lead. If they've signed up to get any kind of a workbook or a checklist or info video or anything like that, they're a lead. Okay. It's just someone raising their hand saying, yeah, I'm interested in that. Like, give me some more. Okay. So, but there's a warning here. Okay. I want you guys to definitely make sure that this lands with you guys. If you haven't captured their contact info in a CRM of some sort, that lead is 100% useless. You have to have a way to contact them outside of social media. You have to have collected their information somehow. You have to have a way to track and keep track of all these leads coming in, right? Because in theory, wouldn't you guys love to have dozens or hundreds or even thousands of leads flowing into your business? People who have said, whatever you're doing, I want some of that. If that's you, if you wish you had more leads coming in, of people who have actually raised their hand, give me a hashtag lead in the comments. I want to see who wishes that they had more leads, because in today's training, I'm going to show you exactly the automation tool that can help you to collect those leads, right? So I want to make sure you guys are equipped to actually collect them, because really your leads list is the most valuable asset in your entire business. If you don't have anyone to talk to, it doesn't matter how great your stuff is if there's no one to see it, right? Your business needs people to thrive. And if that leads list lives exclusively on social media, you don't own it, right? If your leads are only on Facebook, Facebook owns your leads. If your leads are only on Instagram, Instagram owns your leads, right? I want you to own the most valuable asset in your business, which means you need to have a way to contact these people outside of social media. Okay, are you guys getting that? So I'm seeing hashtag leads. Okay, good. So I want you guys to have a lot of leads coming in to your business. Now, leads aren't real leads until you capture them in a CRM. Okay, some sort of CRM. Now, if you're not familiar with that term, it just means customer relationship manager. It's a system that captures all these people and it helps to keep them organized up until, they choose to become a customer or a client or something of the sort, right? So if you've never heard that term, that's what that means. So let me know in the comments, are you familiar with the idea of a CRM? Have you heard of this before? I'm curious how many of you are like, yep, I'm locked and loaded. I'm good with this term, or this is new to me and I'm hearing this for the first time. I would love to know kind of where you guys stand. So let me know there. So you really do have to capture their information, because at any given point in time, you could lose your social media platforms. You could get deplatformed. You could get shadow banned. You could, get locked out. Some hacker could take over your account. Like, there's lots of different things that can happen to your social media accounts. Okay, so I'm really glad. Thank you for sharing that with me. I'm sorry I can't see your name. Thank you for letting me know you've never heard of it, because this is kind of a fundamental. So I'm really glad I'm going through this. I'm really glad that we're sharing this. All kinds of things can happen that would take your social media accounts away, or they get locked down for the day, or some hacker steals your information and takes over your account. There's a lot of things you cannot control. The one thing you can control is owning your own list in a CRM that is outside of social media. So this is critical. If you want to hit six figures, it's definitely critical. Okay. So there's lots of different ways that you can capture leads and attract leads. And so if you are looking for a good CRM, I'm going to take you through 8 things that you need in a good CRM. And the first thing, you have to be able to create lead magnets to attract people. And a lead magnet does exactly what it sounds like. It's something that attracts your leads magnetically to you. So instead of you going out and chasing people, the people come to you. Who likes the idea of leads coming to you rather than you having to go and chase them all over social media? Okay. If you are creating something called lead magnets, the leads will come to you rather than you having to chase them. And lead magnets can be all kinds of different things. It could be a checklist or a PDF guide or a video tutorial or a workshop or a challenge. Any kind of valuable thing you have to share that someone else wants, that's a lead magnet. Okay. You have to have a system, a CRM, that allows you to create lead magnets. Okay, you have to be able to create them. So you definitely want to be able to create lead magnets with your CRM. Now, as you're creating these checklists or documents or video guides, you need somewhere to host those documents or host those videos, right? They have to live somewhere, right? You guys get what I'm saying? If you have a good CRM, not only will it allow you to create the lead magnet, it will host the documents and videos that go inside of it. Right? So it all lives in one place. Okay. One system holds all these things. So that's the second feature you need in a good CRM. It has to not only capture your lead information, it has to allow you to create a lead magnet, and you need to be able to host the documents and videos that you use to create those lead magnets. Okay. Item number 3, you need to be able to collect their information. Right? We talked about this. You have to be able to collect, say, their name and their email address to capture them as a lead. Okay. So a good CRM will allow you to do that. It will allow you to capture the person's contact information so that if all social media platforms disappear tomorrow, you can still email them. You still have a way to get a hold of them. Or let's say that, like I've had issues. I had a business page on Facebook once that it glitched out and it wouldn't let me, like I couldn't do anything inside of it. So I had to create a new one. And I just emailed everyone on my list and I said, hey, like my Facebook business page died. I created a new one. You can find me over here. Okay. Sometimes these things happen, right? There was a glitch on Facebook's side and I didn't want to fiddle with it. So I just created a new page, right? I just had to email people and say, hey, here's my new page. Here's where you can find me, right? So you need to have a way to capture their name and email. Item number 4, you have to be able to email or message your leads about your offers and services. Okay. So of course, right, you're building a business, you're collecting leads because you want to sell more of your offers or services. You have something really valuable that can change people's lives. If you have something really valuable that you're excited about, that you know can change people's lives, let me know in the comments, what is that thing? What is that offer? What is that product? What is that service? What is that program or course that you have that you would really love to get in people's hands, not just because you want to make money, but because you know it can make a difference to someone, right? Let me know in the comments what that is, because you have to be able to email people about your offers and your services. Okay, so a good CRM will allow you to do that. Item number 5, you need to be able to create sales pages to share and sell your offers, right? Whatever it is you're trying to sell, there's always some sort of page that has all the information people need to decide to make a purchase, right? So of course you need a CRM that allows you to create these pages, what I call funnel pages, that will sell your offers. Okay. So that's really important here. Now you'll notice at the bottom, I'm kind of keeping this tally. If it's good for coaches and course creators, or if it's good for network and affiliate marketers, you'll notice this isn't as important for the network and affiliate marketers because usually your company has a page for you already, which is really nice. However, little pro tip for you guys. If you are trying to grow a network marketing or affiliate marketing business, it really helps if you are supplementing with some of your own information, creating your own lead magnets, right? Attracting people in with some of your own offers as well, because that's what's going to build you influence and authority on social media. And it's going to help you build a bigger audience to now take a look at your network or affiliate marketing offers. So even though this is not required for network and affiliate marketers, it's a really smart thing to do, is to have a couple of your own offers as well. But that's more of a pro tip. We can cover more of that in a totally separate Free Training Friday. So item number 6, you have to be able to collect payment for those offers, right? What's the point of collecting all these leads and sending them all these lead magnets and giving them all this great information and sharing about your offers if you can't collect the money? Of course, you want to be able to make money with your business, right? Whatever it is that you're selling, you need a mechanism that collects the payments, right? So, of course, a good CRM will allow you to do that as well. Now, as you're collecting all these leads and making all these sales, especially if you are a coach or course creator, particularly sharing any kind of information with people that they need to consume. Even if you're a network marketer and you created a little membership site that walks people through how to use your products correctly to get maximum results. That's a great example of how a network marketer could up level and have a membership site that helps them to get more repeat customers, right? So just a little pro tip for you there. A good CRM will allow you to create membership sites that grant access to the offers that you just sold and collected money for, right? They have to access whatever it is that they've purchased, okay? So a good CRM will allow you to do that as well. And then number 8, the final tip. Anytime you have lots of leads flowing in and they're making lots of purchases, there's going to be questions like, oh, I couldn't get my login, like I need a password reset, whatever. There's things that happen. You need to manage your customer service through some sort of help desk, right? Otherwise, you're just going to be like glued to email 24/7, and that's no good, right? So a good CRM will also allow you to manage your customer service through a help desk. Okay. So I know I went through these pretty quickly because Free Training Fridays are meant to be short, but I really wanted you guys to have all this good information. Okay. So let's quickly review, and I want to save you guys from the biggest headache, the biggest mistake you could ever make when it comes to choosing a CRM. I went down this path initially, and oh my gosh, I want to save you guys the headache and hassle. So I will show you what not to do when you're shopping for a CRM. So here's the 8 items. So if you were looking for a summary, here they are. You need to be able to create lead magnets to attract leads into your business. You need to be able to host the documents and videos that are in those lead magnets. You have to be able to collect people's information to capture them as leads. You have to be able to email those leads about your offers and your services. You have to be able to create sales pages to share and sell your offers to those leads. You have to be able to collect payment for those offers once someone makes a purchase. Then create a membership site to grant access to all of those people who just purchased all those amazing things that you made. And then manage the customer service to help make sure people have a really good experience. If you want to scale to 6 figures, you really do need a CRM that can do all these things. Okay. And so here's what I don't want you to do. This is what a lot of people did. This is what I did in the beginning, right? Because I was like, oh man, this is a lot of stuff. Is this going to be expensive? What's going to happen? Well, so you're like, well, I want to do this cheap. So I will store everything in like Dropbox or Google Drive because they're free. Okay. And so then you find out by the time you start adding a bunch of stuff in there, it actually adds up to like 10 or 15 bucks a month because you have to increase the amount of stuff that you can store there. And you're like, well, but it's still inexpensive. So, okay. So I'm good with that. Well, and then you need those videos to live somewhere. So you're like, okay, well, I'll put them on YouTube or I'll start a Vimeo account. Oh, but I don't want people to see them unless they've paid for them. It starts getting complicated. So then you start paying 20 bucks a month to get the paid version where people can't see the videos until they've opted in. But okay, we're still low cost here. 20 bucks here, 10 bucks there. Okay, we're doing okay. But now you're paying $99 a month for a platform that can capture their email addresses, something like Lead Pages or ClickFunnels, or like you guys have heard of these, right? So now we're starting to get up there in cost and you're starting to feel like you've been nickel and dime to death, right? But then you realize you have to pay a lot of those platforms. They don't have built-in email services. So now you're paying, say, 50 bucks a month to get something like Aweber or ActiveCampaign or Kajabi, and it's starting to get expensive. And you're duct taping things together. I need to make this system talk to that system, talk to that system, and it gets crazy. Okay. Then, like, okay, luckily, some of those same platforms are the same ones you can use to create sales pages. Oh, thank God, because I don't want to pay for one more thing, right? Who else is already feeling like, oh my word, this is adding up quickly, right? Who has experienced this as you started going down this journey? Let me know if this has happened to you. But then, of course, you have to collect payment for those offers. Then you're working with Stripe or Venmo or PayPal or one of those companies, and those are free, thank goodness, but they're not automated unless you're connecting them with the right CRM. So depending on the one you chose, it may or may not have some automated features. But then, you may have to pay some extra if you want to set up like a Zap through Zapier, where it triggers something to happen when other things happen. Anytime you're having a hard time getting all these different platforms to do what they're supposed to do and talk to each other, you have to set up a Zap through Zapier. Well, now we're really getting nickel and dime to death. Who's feeling a little overwhelmed with all this? Well, then you need a membership site. So you grab Teachable or Member Vault or something like that. And oh boy, now we're paying for that platform. Now it's getting expensive really quickly. Okay. We haven't even gotten to the customer service yet. So at this point, you're probably so tired and exhausted and broke that you're like, listen, I am just going to do it through email, old school. I'm going to save myself some money because this is getting crazy, right? Are you guys feeling that? And that's free, but it's not automated. So you're doing a lot of manual work to try to connect and create this help desk for people. So I'm sure you guys can see this gets complicated fast. And it all started because we were trying to do it inexpensively. But look how expensive it got. It added up to $300 or more because we were trying to nickel and dime ourselves and save money and duct tape 10 different systems together. This is too expensive. This is not realistic. I do not want you guys to go down that pathway because I can't tell you how many people I've talked to, even peers of mine who are like, how the hell did I get here? This is out of control, right? It happens. And so I don't want it to happen to you. So I'm going to warn you ahead of time. You can avoid all of this. You can get every single one of these 8 features for $99. Done. A fraction of the price. All in one place. So there's no duct taping system to system and trying to get them to talk to each other. It's all one system. It's all in one place. It is simple. And that's why I call this, right, the must-have, the best automation suite, because it does it all. So at this point, you guys are probably wondering, like, what platform, what in the world does all of these things for this one low price? It's a platform called Kartra. It's my favorite. It does literally everything in my business that I do is done in this one place. And it is so simple. It saves me a ton of money. Okay. And so there is a place that you can get this. It makes it way more affordable for you. Okay. And that's why I call it the best automation suite. The best automation suite. So my team in the comments, they will share a link where you can get this. You can get a trial. I think it's like a 2-week trial for $1 or something. If you want to get in there and you want to dig around, that is something that you could explore. It could really save you a ton of time and a ton of money and a ton of frustration. So that's why I wanted to share it with you guys. I went down that pathway of trying to duct tape 10 systems together. And honestly, it made me want to quit business entirely. I am not a super techie person. And it literally made my head want to explode. But I knew I needed those features. And so I was looking for it, like, there's got to be a better way here. Okay. And Kartra completely turned my business around. It simplified it. It streamlined it. It was beautiful. It was beautiful. And it was so helpful to have that. So if you guys want to have the what I consider the best automation suite where everything is in one place, in the comments somewhere, my team will drop a link where you can grab that 2-week free trial. Okay. So that being said, if it was helpful for you guys to learn about how to use smart automation in your business, and you're realizing that it's kind of opening up this whole world that you didn't even realize existed, or you knew this world existed, but you need lots more tips and tricks and advice in this space because You want to be smart about how you build your business. And you're looking to streamline anything you can. Like, can I make writing my blog easier? Like 5 simple steps. Or, publishing my videos on YouTube, simple steps to do that. Or content creation. How can I streamline that process and make it easier, right? There's a lot of things that fall into this category. This smart automating category that you probably have questions on. A couple of them are coming in now. This is a great question. Does it also schedule posts on Facebook or other platforms, right? There's lots of questions that you might have around automation in general and different places that you can automate different things. So that's why I invite you guys, if you have more questions in this space, I invite you to join the Passive Income Strategies and Systems Summit. This is where 16 experts are coming together and giving you all those tips on all of those things. So I'm going to give you a quick rundown of some of the topics. We're going to hear from Mark Harbert about how to authentic automation strategies, where you can be automating things, but you're not going to come across like some sort of creepy bot. Okay. You're going to come across like a real person, right? We're going to hear from Annette Morris. She's going to talk about the creative marketing strategy, how to use and repurpose content in a really smart way. We're going to hear from Diane DeLongchamps. She's going to talk about elegant influence for female entrepreneurs, how to develop influence on social media, and how to systematize and streamline that process of how you do that. We're going to hear from Adam Chandler. He's going to talk about the upside down enrollment method. Okay. How to get far more leads and sales flowing into your business. We have Bryn Lang. She's going to talk to us about being intentional with your time so you can reduce burnout and increase profits at the same time. Okay, we're going to hear from Brianna Gunn. All those vanity metrics of how many followers you have, and fake people make fake money. You don't want to make up this avatar of a person that doesn't exist and isn't real. Let's talk to some real people. And she's going to show you how to make real money online real fast. We're going to hear from James Patrick. He's going to show you how to get published. If you've ever wondered how to do that, how fascinating would that be to learn how to get published? That's instant authority like that, right? We're going to hear from Heather Benton about navigating your wealth health. We're going to hear from Julie Burke about how to power your automation to scale your life and your business. Okay. So a lot of automation strategies there and how to reduce time. We're going to hear from Julie Reynolds how to grow on YouTube specifically and the amazing automation strategy she's using on that platform. You're going to hear from Shannon Lavenia, 4 simple automations to save time and make money at the same time. We're going to hear from Nicolette Moore, how to create laser clarity in your business and focus. Sherelle Slace is going to tell us about understanding your customer's journey so that you can maximize their experience and maximize your sales at the same time. We're going to hear from Toby and Terry, the Video Vibe Framework, 5 steps to generate a powerful presence online. And of course, Todd and Leah Raygetz launching high-ticket courses and programs. We're going to cover a lot in this session, you guys. We're going to cover all the hottest strategies that you really need right now to be effective in your business, and it's totally free. Okay, so I want you guys to know that that is coming up. And the reason I want to mention it, not only is it going to benefit you tremendously, I'm going to take a temporary break from Free Training Friday so we can have this event. Okay, because one training once a week is great, but how about 16 trainings in 1 week? That's fantastic. Okay, so be sure to join us for that. We would love to see you there. Okay, and I will have Free Training Friday next week. Okay, the summit, I'm just looking at my calendar here. The summit is the week of April 18th. The week of April 18th. It's April 8th currently. So we will have Free Training Friday on April 15th. But then we will not on April 22nd because that's when the summit will be happening. And you'll get 16 free trainings all in 1 week. Okay, so I'm super excited about that. I can't wait to see you guys there. And oh, great question coming in. Is this session directed at small business owners and or direct sales? This session is perfect for coaches and course creators, as well as network and affiliate marketers. Okay, direct sellers, network marketers, same thing. Okay, so yes, it works. It works for the direct sales audience, network marketers, affiliate marketers, coaches, and course creators. These strategies can work for all of you guys, what they're sharing in this event. So we have covered the full range of anyone, basically all those people. Those are people who are building a personal brand in order to grow their business, right? That's kind of how I think of that. So if you are building a personal brand as a means to help grow your business on social media, then it's for you. Great question. So I can't wait to see you there, you guys. And with that, this was a little bit of a longer training session, but I wanted you guys to have all the goods. And so with that, I will see you guys next time. Bye for now.